And we're back, and AMD remains a pile of hot fucking garbage. So, there we go. Alright, where were we going here? Over here. Anyway, as I was saying, the Delves are solitaire instanced dungeons, but despite being solitaire, they are nevertheless public. And it is pretty unusual to not see other people in them. So generally they are extreme, I don't even know if there's any exceptions to this, but generally they're extremely easy. Every once in a while you'll have a hard time with a boss, just maybe because of build, but that's really pretty seldom an actual problem. Am I going to the right? Yeah, more or less. And these are crafting nodes, right? Crafting material nodes right here.
This is a great area for harvesting. Haste our steel.
I think the new round of companions will have a little wider selection of dialogue. Bastion here, who's, you know, stat-wise, all that, pretty decent. His dialogue gets pretty stale pretty quickly, to be blunt. And the other companion, that's true of her as well, frankly. So, the thing that I'm probably most excited about the expansion is the zone, which, you know, is like a new zone that hasn't appeared in an Elder Scrolls game. And the companions. There's a digital card game coming in, which... But apparently you're not going to be able to... My initial impression is, ooh, this sounds like a money grab. But I guess you're not going to be able to buy the cards. So I'm not sure how that's going to get monetized. You know, it's I guess possible that everybody, the team just thought it would be really cool to do a card game inside the, and it's like an in-world card game too, right? So I don't know, maybe it'll be okay. There's almost always a quest to grab just outside the delve. If you're going to go into the delve anyway, you might as well grab the quest.
Damned ancestors.
There's the delve. And we'll take a look at it in a second here. They also all have sky shards in them. It's every 3 sky shards gives you a skill point. These things are also sometimes somewhat large.
Fine. Just don't take all day.
This is it. Look lively and
this one's kind of big, for example. Is that Lyris? Why is Lyris here? Okay.
I saw my ancestors' remains in my dreams, but
but these any dungeons, including these dungeons, are very good for XP because you kill a lot of mobs. For loot, they're not as good. You're better off. Where am I going here? What is my actual route? All right, this looks fine. This ability right here, that sweepy spear type thing, actually heals me as well. So it's really good to have in the rotation. Get yourself some... Oh, that's neat. Can you... Okay. So it's really good to have that, you know, an ability that heals in your rotation, unless you're with a party and on all that, which obviously we're not. So, and I am in a guild.
That's the
but
wrong way.
It's obviously not the kind of guild that's super selective about the membership.
The day will be ours.
Because they took me after all. So, all right, Hagridden's sword.
You thought no one would find out.
Where are we going
None of
next?
us
We're
would
going up
survive.
here to grab the soul
One
shard, and there's also a boss which drops certain kinds of zone loot. And by zone loot, I mean that loot generally comes in sets and
They'd sooner make a
different
corpse of you than
sets
talk.
can be found in different zones, which includes dungeons. So you'll I forget which exact drops you get in delves specifically, but they're good to do, right? And you know, I am fussy enough and OCD enough to want to get like the zone completion and stuff like that. It's kind of what I've been working towards with this character on this zone. That I'm not my favorite zone of the game. My favorite expansion zone is Elsewhere, and a lot of people say that because Elsewhere was really, really good. Sure. Let's sit here and spawn this, whoever it is. Well, not that good. Oh, there's them too. Elsewhere was really, really, really good expansion. New class too. The Necromancer, which is one of the 2 classes I have to the level cap. Enjoyable class, enjoyable content. Everything was really good. And the Oblivion stuff actually is pretty decent too.
Pit received a proper burial. Neither will we if we aren't
This, on the
careful.
other hand, I didn't like. I was weary of this just based on the whole big underground zone that I tend to find. It constrains my movement more than I like. Yeah, okay, it's over here. This is Hagridden's bones.
Jarl
Okay.
Hagridden has a matter of urgency for you to attend to.
So let's just make sure we're getting our...
You have your orders, Thane.
That's over here. Alright, so we're going to go up here to this guy. We'll circle back and
Who was she to be bossing a Thane around?
hope that we can turn in the quest and not have a huge detour. See how that goes.
To arms!
When there's another player involved, even if it's just one other player, like I said, these are supposed to be solo affairs. So this content gets super duper easy, including the boss, which we already... You might not even have noticed that we had a boss. We had a boss. We killed him in like 6 seconds.
That's
So,
the last of them.
but they're intended to be soloed, right? They're not intended as group content. And I am actually fine with the comparative difficulty. Difficulty level of ESO Overland content. But there's a big caveat there, which is that until you get used to it, it can actually be challenging. That's at my level, so that's good. Now, once you get used to it, and you start having decent gear and having some sense of how the abilities interact and all that stuff, then it does really get really easy. Alright, so we'll go through down here first and get the Hagridden parts. You do share loot? I want him.
I am not afraid of you.
So me fighting this thing is not gonna, like, everybody shares the loot and the XP. Let me put it that way. Alright, backpack. Here's Hagridden's helm.
Don't you love
Alright, so what has to happen
want
now?
to see me
We have to
grow
exit the
old
Midnight
with
Barrow.
you,
Well, let's go
darling?
look at this place.
There's a small
Find a
sacrifice
place
for
to the
eternity.
Undergrove.
Listen to yourself, Licinia. Even one life is...
Timon6219, thanks for stopping by. We've had a few small technical issues with AMD drivers taking a shit. So,
This must be the place. I'll go back.
And the first time I tried to start the game, while capturing it in OBS, performance was ghastly. So there was that too. But rebooting fixed that, and then the driver took a shit, and I had to reboot to fix that. So we had some problems. All right. I don't know where we're going here.
Need to find where they're experimenting with the Harrowstones.
You honor me with your presence, my king.
Grey Host, stay quiet and listen.
So, oh, what's that? A giant werewolf? That is a giant werewolf. Well, she says stay quiet and listen, but everybody else is just going.
That's the leader of the Grey
Have we
Host.
heard from Solitude?
Well, now they're
Is
talking.
everything in place?
You get skill points from leveling, but eventually you hit the level cap, so you don't get any skill points from that anymore.
Should we postpone the test?
But also from Sky Shards. And quest lines give you skill points as well. So I'll get probably 3 skill points for completing this zone quest line. Where am I going? Confront the Grey Host leaders, okay.
And you're about to join him.
Impudent mortal! You'll pay for your crime. Now for the rest of its curs.
So I assume they're coming down here.
Me the honor of spilling their blood.
Very well, sweet sister. Join me in praying. The task is done.
That is probably just an effect.
Lay the flesh from your bones.
I can't target that guy. Protect Svana from what?
See to Lyra, Sven. And pray your elixir works.
Tex, she needs time for the elixir to do its job.
Kill my brother. For that, you die.
Yeah, this guy ain't dead tough. The NPCs tanking him for me helps too. Alright, here's Svana, who's like the daughter of the king of Western Skyrim.
I stood in a Harrowstorm and...
Who's an
nothing happened.
asswipe. The father is an
Fenn's
asswipe.
elixir is a success. And we took out another one of the Grey Hosts. Never better.
Okay, I'll meet her at the Blue Palace, which is, where we just were. So let's see now. Is there a way to get up here? Because it kind of didn't look like it. Oh, there's a Blackreach Lightless Hollow. Enter, okay. So this took us back out to Blackreach. There's almost always a quick exit at the end of the delve, too. Which is nice when it happens. Alright. So we got go to the Blue Palace, and then we got go talk to... Oops. Talk to Alwyn. That's the scared lady that we encountered before going into the delve, I think. Level 20 rewards. You have to accept the
I can't help but pity Hagridden.
and we get choices here, right? They don't really mean anything, but they're cool that we get these choices.
In the Midnight Barrow. You're right. I'll give him the barrier.
Alright, and it looks like a halfway decent sword. So let's take our rewards now. And for level 20, we actually get a giant pile of 3 attribute points, 3 skill points, and a dungeon unlock, which means, who cares. So we're going into put all 3 into Magicka. You generally want to concentrate. There's reasons to not, but you generally want to put all your points in either Magicka Health or Stamina. Commit to points.
Trouble.
Somebody's attacking me, right? Maybe not? Okay.
That was easy.
Okay, and then skill points. We just got 2 more skill points, so we'll figure out what to do with that. We definitely want all these abilities. Nova, so we'll morph Nova. This means when you hit level 4 in the ability, you get to change it slightly. Nova causes shitloads of damage. Lowers the ultimate cost. Deals more damage and stuns for longer. I tend not to use my ultimates, which is actually quite a bad habit. I will take the one that does the higher damage. Rite of Passage is the heal, which I really should buy. Let's buy that. Adric Sphere, Radial Sweep, we should buy. Ooh, that sounds good, actually. We should buy that, because we might actually use that. And we'll put Radial Sweep over here, actually. And this is our healing spec, because it's got a healing staff. So, which we can see. We go here. It's got it's a fire staff, actually. So we'll fight with that for a while. So the way the skill increases work is that you don't really get better by doing stuff as such. You get better by having the stuff on your bar when you get experience. So all of my stuff. Let's kill this guy. And now I'll get a little tick of experience for all the stuff that was on my bar right now, which is different stuff than was on my bar before. The spec that I like better is the two-handed sword spec. So, but you kind of want to use everything, right? So that you skill that stuff up and can then get the morphs and all that. So. But, you know, he's got 30 more levels, so I'm not terribly concerned about it. Alright, so we're going to back up to Solitude. I haven't been playing enough this month to get really get the rewards, so... I was at least checking in for a while, and then I just kind of ran out of time, so just shit's going on.
What do you want?
You cannot mount in here. Oh, it's Svargrim again. How much you want to bet this guy's going to be an asshole again?
Don't test me, Redharm. I know exactly what I need to do. Our enemies circle ever closer. You represent my most hated enemy and expect me to believe a word you say? Even if you trust Svala. Perhaps. Help! I need no help from the likes of you.
Don't be a fool, father.
Yeah, like I
This
said,
elixir will
this
save
guy's
our
an
people.
asswipe.
I didn't think you had it in you, daughter. You have actually surpassed my expectations, more's the pity. And I'll hear no more talk of this miracle elixir. The Grey Host is my true ally. Once the Harrow Storm engulfs Solitude, my kingdom will endure for all eternity.
I should have sensed it. Svargrim's a vampire.
Yeah, you
It's fine.
should have sensed it,
Not now,
dipshit.
dears. I need to think about this.
Alright. Well, guess that settles that. Should have killed him the first time we saw him.
Svargrim's a bastard, but King Yoren, not everything is as grim as it
Alright, so
appears.
get this quest, and we're not very far. I feel like you get the most XP for
Could you,
per time for just killing
my
stuff.
father, work you? I'm
They've taken it. By the gods, it's fallen.
Fallen? What are you talking about?
The Grey Host, they came out of nowhere. captured
Part of that
people and
is
the Tower
that
of
the
Wolf.
quests in ESO are not like trivial. It's not like, hey, go kill 10 boars and come back here, and it takes 6
follow
minutes.
him.
Or less. These quests all are involved and take a long time and have multiple stages. All of them are like that. Even the side quests are all like that. All right, so we're going to the Temple of the Divines, which is don't know where, but it's not in here. straight out the door first. Somehow my I have to unfuck this too. This is something that got messed up by our friends, the AMD shit goblins. This is a mod. There is normally no minimap. Alright, so.
Right behind you, partner.
At least I finally hit level 20, so, you know, progress has been made. This can't be good.
Not yet, it isn't. On your feet, Sorthane. We have work to do.
Yes.
I also kind of feel like the attempt here was to copy the general pattern of some of the character beats in the Elsewhere questline. If you played the Elsewhere questline, you kind of know what I mean. Where there's like a rightful heir, and you're kind of doing a bunch of stuff, but one of the things you're doing is kind of helping her in both cases, to achieve her potential.
We can't get the sacred oil to make more elixir. Then we have to stop the Harrow Storm.
Princess, we've kept watch. There aren't any witch pikes around the city.
Like you missed something. They needed the witch pikes for every other Harrow Storm they summoned.
Of course. Blackreach. The Grey Host must have gained access to the temple from beneath the city.
They could easily hide the witch pikes underneath our feet.
We know the Grey Host has been using Blackreach to clandestinely move around Western Skyrim. Why not launch their attacks from there?
Then we're going back to Blackreach. If the witch pikes are there, we'll destroy them.
All right.
As a junior member, am I looking? The Grey Host, I had hoped to secure your absence.
My father. I know. It's just... Look, we were never close. Not really. But I find that surprising. I'm going to do...
So that's this character. Other characters I would have answered differently.
I thought you knew me.
But you get to kind of answer according to the character too, which I like. So, all right. Find the ritual site in Blackreach. Where's the way shrine? All right. So where are we at here? So pulling this up. So you could go to a quest and hit M, and it will show you where the quest. I mean, at least it'll give you some information about where that is. I see that that doesn't seem to be working in Blackreach for whatever reason. I don't know why. Now, if we're doing nothing else, we have to go to Blackreach. We're going to go grab this soul shard. So. There's a guy with a quest.
If you're headed up that way. Don't know.
I don't really care about... where am I going here? Yes, okay. I don't really care about filling up the quest journal with this character either, because the real point... I wonder if this could be the entrance to the mine. The real... It's a lot more important to me to do the crafting writs at max level, because you get more money for them. There's where is the soul shard? Is it up at the top? That's kind of what it looks like. This is why I don't like this zone. I find it a hassle to navigate. Maybe we should go back to
Let's ride.
Oops. Grab that.
What do you think you'll make with that?
This is where I just was. That is somebody's ultimate. See if I can show you my ultimate, the one I have on the bar. I've never actually seen it before, so it could be great.
That thing, it's been, besides being it's been abandoned for years.
Alright, so let's go in the mine. It could be that this is how we need to get up here. So ultimates cost you ultimate points, which...
Light lizard. Got something? Come on. Come on.
Guess we're following the dog. Which you get by just, like, fighting stuff.
What is it, Pickle?
What are we about to do here? Oh, the dog's name is Pickle.
One of the miners. Poor bastard. Sorry we were too late.
And of course you'll recognize a lot of the voice actors too.
How strange. A blade.
It's my initial. That's not bad.
Pickle
Okay.
seems to be onto something.
I've had plenty of money, so I have already bought the maximum bag space for this guy. You increase that with your horse points too, but we're not quite there on the horse yet.
Mystery demons.
All right, where are we going? Where's Vingol here?
Did you find something? Perhaps wait for us, boy.
All right, we're following the dog again.
Well, look at that. I suppose we found our dwarven ruins. Ah, this chasm is no obstacle. I'll simply use this.
That's one of these things.
Ah, sorry. I got ahead of myself. Not to worry. Pickle will help you find another way around.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So we're gonna follow the dog again. In a lot of cases, you can attach to those grapple points and swing over, but apparently that's not the case here. Yeah, this is not a route I'd have found without the dog. generally speaking...
You're not one of them. They will... I'm getting...
Generally speaking, the quests will take you to where the Sky Shards are. So you don't really need to just, like, run around and find them on their own.
No remorse!
Yeah, we gotta deal with this. It's not like WoW where you can, like, lose your escort. They'll wait for you if you get stuck fighting stuff. Find the captives, alright? Where are they? Well, we definitely want to investigate up here, I think. Captives below. All right. So it seems to be telling me to go back down there, and this is not the same place. Okay.
Attack!
I'm putting an AoE on the ground in front of me, which is helping to drop those mobs down. Looks like we're here is where we're supposed to be. At this level of play, which is not exactly, you know, tournament level shit, it really doesn't matter what your rotation is. If you have a rotation, you're pretty much going to be okay. Alright, guess we're going this way. Find a way out above. Actually has to go up this way. See, this guy's a little bit tough. Out of Magicka. You can refresh your resource by whatever it is, Magicka or Stamina, by using heavy attacks.
Excellent. When I...
Alright, so we're waiting for this guy again.
Okay. Shouldn't be but a moment. Just need to find the proper... There it is. A bit more.
Pull the lever. Where's the lever?
There. Hit the lever now.
This is the lever.
Wait. Something's coming. Get to safety. I'll throw them away.
Okay, so that will allow us to get into this place. Which is loaded with Wemmer shit.
That's over with, I suppose.
us up. Alright, so I guess that's the way we're going.
You can't rely on magic. Change your strategy.
Okay. So bookshelves, you can rapport increase. So you build rapport with the companions, which is like your friendliness to them. I have never felt like I am making much headway on that, so I think you need to play like a lot to really build that up. They like certain activities, they dislike certain activities. So Bastion here is a bit of a prude and doesn't like you to steal shit, so my characters that don't steal any shit get Bastion as a companion, and my characters that do steal shit get Miri as a companion. She's the dark up the thing. And like I said, 2 new companions coming in with Destroy... What was that? Destroy 10 Dwarven Automata. There's also a weekly endeavor, which, if you play all week, you're really not going to have much of a problem getting. Unless it's something that you don't do, like, alright. Oh, is that it up there? How the fuck do I get up there? Holy shit. That is the soul shard up at the top of that, on the top of this cliff.
Let's go.
How does one get up there? No idea. No idea. It's not terribly important right now. So we got to return to Vigol's camp, which is up. So I guess we're going up. But it's not up this way.
Come on, get out of there. Sheath your weapons. The battle is won.
Okay, well, we're not getting up here. Is this guy on the map? Yeah, okay. I know where he's at. Got a bunch of little sub-caves inside our cave here. Not exactly what this character's good at, but, you know, we need to snipe stuff, we can do that. Now you notice that the health bar's got a little bit of a frame around it. That means the monster's tougher than normal, and if it was like a world boss, it would have even a different frame around it. Did I just circle back? I did, dipshit. Okay, hold on. Let's go back through. That was my ultimate. We're Didn't seem all that effective, gotta tell you. Maybe it was. Who knows? Normally, it's not something I'd want to use against, you know, scrub mobs like these guys.
You made it. But wait. Where is my husband? Where's Viggo? What? How could you let him do that? How could you? I suppose
She's
you're
mad.
right.
Don't plan the funeral just yet, love.
Viggo, is it really you?
Who else?
That should come in handy.
What a finale that was. Sorry if escape. Not sure. I used. Now, I take up my friend.
All right, so that's a couple of quests done. All right, so I think we're going to need, I planned on 90 minutes here, so I think we will call it here. So thanks, both of you, for watching. Anybody else that tunes in after the fact, thanks as well. This will be available on the YouTube channel in a few days. On Wednesday at 10 a.m. is the typical time for that stuff. So I record and then put it up on YouTube. So we'll do it that way. As usual, that's the and I don't promise a next stream time. I've got a RPG stream next Sunday at 3 p.m. So tune in for that if you're interested. Tabletop RPGs, of course. So thanks again for watching, and you guys have a great day. We'll see you all later.